stock market crashing, what you should do. If you've noticed your portfolio dropping this week, you're not alone. The Nigerian Exchange Group, the NGX, is currently facing losses, and many investors are asking what is going on. So in this video, we will explore why the market is falling, what triggered the sell-off in the market, and most importantly, what you as an investor should do right now to protect your money, to protect your investment, and even position yourself for the rebound. So stay with me, hit the like button and subscribe. Let's get into it. What you should do. First, let's talk about what is happening exactly. What is happening right now? The NGX All Share Index recently dropped to around 150,000 points, and market capitalization fell from 97 trillion to about 95 trillion in just a few days. In one day, the market lost as much as 1.3 trillion naira. That is a whole lot. And over 4 days, the market lost around 2.5 billion naira in value. And the year-to-date gain has been trimmed from 49% to plus 45%. That means the altogether year-to-date gain on the NGX has reduced to plus 45% amid the sell-off. So what is really happening? There is currently a geopolitical external shock, which is caused by the pronunciation of Donald Trump's threat of military action in Nigeria, now calling Nigeria a country of particular concern. And that triggers investors. A lot of Nigerian investors began to sell their stocks, began to sell their holdings. Also, Nigerian sovereign bonds, the Nigerian bonds also fell following the threat, meaning the broader sentiment is weak. A number of investors are selling their holdings. And another thing that is currently happening is the profit taking and rebalancing. After a huge rally earlier in the year, many investors are locking in gains and also reallocating some of those funds into other safer assets. I've said it many times in this channel that while you are looking at all those equity investments, you should also look at safer investments because of a time like this. Some major stocks had already run up big, and now investors are offloading it, are selling off, are taking profits. Another thing that is currently happening is the domestic risk. The domestic risk, like the currency, the policy, the tax, the naira is currently under pressure, which weighs on companies with dollar exposure. There is also talk of a higher capital gain tax in January 2026, which is making investors cautious. What should you do as an investor? These are the smart steps you should take as an investor. Step 1, don't panic. The market is volatile, but just because the index falls, just because your current holding is falling, doesn't mean your portfolio is doomed. If you lock in losses now out of fear, you might miss the rebound. So don't panic to sell, because it is when you sell that you become a loser. When you are still holding your current position, when a rebound happens, you are still going to be in gains. And the second thing you should do right now is to check your stock portfolio. Check your stock portfolio now. Check the stocks you are holding. Right now, focus on quality stocks with strong fundamentals. Stocks that have good earnings, that have a low debt, that have a cash flow. So if you hold companies with high foreign currency exposure or weak earnings, try to review them now. Focus on quality stocks at the moment. And another thing you should do right now is to use the dip, the current dip, as an opportunity. For companies you believe in, for those companies you believe in long term, this price drops may be a chance to buy more shares at a discount. So ensure you are buying for value, not just catching a falling knife. So look at those strong companies now. You can check from the index 30, that is the the top 30 performing Nigerian companies, the index 30. So this is an opportunity for you to buy for a discount those quality companies. And also diversify. Consider moving part of your holdings, of your exposure into several government-backed instruments like the FGN saving bonds, like the treasury bills, like the bond fund. All these they have a stable yield. The FGN saving bonds have stable yield. The treasury bills also have stable yield throughout the tenure of your investments. Also limit how much your portfolio is in one sector. So don't put, at the moment, try to spread the risk now. Limit how much of your portfolio in a single sector. What do I mean? There are many sectors in the Nigerian Stock Exchange. We have the insurance, we have the industrial, we have the banking, we have the services, a whole lot of them. So don't concentrate on one sector at the moment. Try to diversify and hedge your money against risk, especially the bank and consumer goods, which are more sensitive to market swings. And then stay informed. If you're an investor, this is the time to monitor the news. Keep an eye on foreign exchange movements, policy announcements, and global markets, global news. In Nigeria, external shock can impact the market very quickly. A single news can cause a lot of activity on the market. Even though the Nigerian stock market is currently under pressure right now, but that doesn't mean it is broken. What it means is you need to be smart with your investment right now. Use this moment to review your holding. Buy quality assets at better prices now. I see this time as a discount time. And also shield your portfolio with diversification. Try to spread your money across different sectors, different investments, and focus on stable yield, fixed income at the moment.